What is up, everybody? This is Imperatorix. About to start first episode of Fallout New Vegas. I have played this before, but I figured it'd be a good one to get started on. So let's go ahead and get started.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright, let's figure out a name. This is always the hardest part, that and making the character, so you have to give me a few seconds. Don't know where that came from, but I like it. It works.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
And the next hardest part. So, give me a few minutes, I will make us a character and I'll be right back. Alright, and here he is. He is a little ugly, but I like him. He looks like a Micah to me. So, let's move on.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Except for I
Okay.
completely changed
No
it, so
sense keeping you in bed
not
anymore.
entirely.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so I know Charisma's fairly useless in this, but I'm not for sure how I'm going to play this guy either. I think I might do energy weapons, so which means I'd probably need perception, so I'll be right back as soon as I get this done. There we go. Kind of a interesting character. 1 for 10 intelligence for all those extra skill points. Low charisma. We'll work that up a little bit. But perception mainly for the weapons. Bit of endurance. Don't need all the strength. But agility for some more action points. So we're moving on.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Them feet, though. Them are some ugly feet.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Renovate.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Vaporize.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Human shield. I always love that one. Caretaker.
Okay. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree as well.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
For this guy, I strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
Two bears high-fiving. But that's not a choice. So, I always see the bearded man closer than any of the other ones.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
No. I think we'll do that. Just because bartering is so useful for a lot of speech checks during the game.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I always pick Wild Wasteland. I can never know for sure which one to pick after that. It depends on the type of character I'm playing, and I always get stuck on this forever. I think we'll go with a small frame. I like it.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alrighty. I just now remembered I could do that.
Here, these are yours. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, we are not doing hardcore. Talk to Victor real quick. Go ahead and get that out of the way.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
You know who those men who were attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
How'd you end up in Good Springs, Victor?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Will do. Well, thanks, Victor. I'll see you later.
Happy trails!
And we'll go ahead and do the Sunny mission real quick.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying
I
still.
swear I know how to do
It'll help
this.
your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I'm in.
Follow me. It's just... Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I also don't think this guy's going to be super stealthy, so I'm just going to rush in and grab him. forgot the button for VATS. And now it pops up on the screen. I wasn't even paying attention.
See? You're getting the hang of. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
I've been here the whole time. I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
We'll cut across, try to get to him before then. Make sure Cheyenne don't die. Let's see how this goes. Got one. I think I shot the dog. That's great.
There's too many! You like that? Teach you to mess
Dang.
with me.
Good job.
Howdy. Holy moly. If you hadn't come, I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
It couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sounds good. Go ahead and get the little Easter egg real quick. I like this hat anyway. Yeah, pretty good. There we go. Oh, come on, it was red. Okay. I just remembered my biggest issue. We are an energy weapon person. No, actually my biggest issue is I just can't aim at all. See? Well, at least this guy just is weird. Where's he going? It was you or me, buddy. It was you or me. No, there's a skill book in here, I swear. I just don't remember where. We're so close. Is there anything I can do besides this? No. So we'll do this. Well, that sucks. This one had a lot of them. Well, I don't remember how long it's been since I've seen one with this many little bracket things. I think that's it though. Start with plane. And of course it's wrong. So it's not the N. The N isn't the thing. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to start over. And now we have to wait through the long intro thing. And repeat the process all over again. If it gets too much, I'll just go ahead and pause and come back when I get it. But we'll do one or two more together. There we go. And we'll get the little scorpion up here and go grab our rock flower. how Victor gets past them. I've never noticed if he just drives past them and they don't attack him, or what happens. Looks like I know I hit him. Let's go ahead and grab the evidence. I can't remember where it is. There it is. Sure does smoke enough. Can't remember for sure, but I want to say there's something else that's evidence. Like 9mm rounds or something. Fairly certain there is, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. I also know there's a shovel up here, but I have no idea where it is because I completely forgot. I know I'm shooting him. I know I hit him. Yep, no idea. I think it's somewhere over here by where they dug your hole. I have no idea where it is. Probably just blind. You guys tell me where it is.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.